Chapter 7. A final clash of ideologies. Marcus Aurelius looks into the void, contemplating Alpha's words. He knows the history of his own reign, the wars he's waged, the lives he's taken in the pursuit of peace. Perhaps there is truth in what you say, Marcus concedes, his voice echoing in the vastness of the inner realm. But what you fail to understand is that in destroying me, you destroy the very hope that I've worked to protect. Without balance, darkness will consume all, leaving nothing but ash. And that is my goal, to from that ash, start anew, start existence itself again from that very start, from my very start. But remove war and segregation and strife and pain from the equation entirely. That is the only path to true peace, Alpha says. Absolutely, with a hint of the absolute voice of Alpha, shadow of Erebus in there, Marcus Aurelius, his divine form flickering with doubt and contemplation, raises his sword. Then let us test our ideologies, once and for all.
Alpha then turns back into Alpha. Shadow of Erebus, you and your ideology in truth. Only survival, light and dark exist, and, well, as opposed to your thoughts, light is not good, dark is. Light is a purely destructive and evil force. You are not the hero in this story. Alpha is. He may be the villain as well, but he is the true hero. The only true hero, Alpha, Shadow of Erebus says. His dark and infinitely echoing voice speaking only the absolute truth. Marcus, shaken by Alpha's words, yet firm in his beliefs, responds, I am the hero of my own story, as are you of yours. But our paths diverge because I refuse to believe that destruction is the only path to peace. The light within me is the hope of a better tomorrow, the warmth of love and the wisdom of compassion. It is not about the eradication of one or the other, but the balance of both. No, you misunderstand. You are not the hero of this story. You are, in fact, the villain, the main antagonist of this story, this reality, and Alpha is the hero, the main protagonist. You and him follow those roles. You are meant to, and thus you do. You weren't originally the villain, and Alpha wasn't originally the hero. But your roles were switched because the one truly in control, the one only I can even come close to opposing, has decided it to be the case. Alpha, Shadow of Erebus says, its voice utterly truthful and purely neutral. Only a primordial force, one beyond even this reality and hundreds others in power. Marcus, now with a serious expression on his face, I will not accept such a fate. I will fight for the light, for the good, for the hope of this world. If that makes me a villain in your eyes, then so be it. His words resonate with the divine will he has drawn upon, the very essence of creation itself backing his resolve. Sigh, guess you are beyond saving. As to be expected, Alpha, Shadow of Erebus says entirely neutrally and emotionlessly before then, Marcus Aurelius is completely powerless, as he always has truly been both deep down and on a fundamental level, and as Alpha, Shadow of Erebus, has decided shall be, and thus shall be. And thus, God Emperor Marcus Aurelius is left completely powerless. Same with God Emperor Aldrich especially.